Good day, everyone. Our topic for today is about programs and applications. Apps, web apps, online apps, applications. All these terms describe software that we use to accomplish various tasks or type of tasks. However, it can be difficult to define precisely what each term refers to for the simple reasons that users, vendors, and advertisers use the terms very loosely. Often, the terms overlap and two or more terms may refer to the same thing. Before we may proceed, I just want to give you the lesson objectives. In this lesson, you will learn about the wide variety of apps and applications that are available to make you productive. Upon completion, you will be able to describe the difference between apps and applications, identify various types of application software and the task for which they are suited, understand and use web apps, use an apps store to browse and find maps, install, delete, and recover apps, describe the strengths and weaknesses of apps and applications. As I mentioned earlier, apps, web, apps, online apps, application, all these terms describe software that we use to accomplish various types of tasks. For the purpose of our discussion, applications or application software are complex programs designed to be used in a mouse and keyboard. They require a fair amount of system resources and they perform a wide range of functions. A web browser is an example of an application program. You can use it to navigate the web, download files, play videos, send and receive email, chat with friends, check the weather, look up directions, print a map, perform banking transactions, make online purchases, and the list goes on and on. Apps, on the other hand, are small and lightweight. They are designed to be used on touchscreen devices such as tablets and smartphones, and their functionality is much more focused. That is, an app does one main thing and does it well. Consider the apps you may have on your smartphone. Many of these apps perform the individual tasks that you can accomplish in a web browser. Stocks, maps, YouTube, weather, messaging, Twitter, Instagram, messaging, and so on. While it may be tempting to draw a line in the sand and may that apps run on mobile devices and application programs runs on desktop and laptops, we must bear in mind that there are applications that run on mobile operating system platforms, and there are apps that run on desktop operating system platforms. A better distinction may be found in what we as users expect from each. Application program. Software is introduced in computing fundamentals, including how to obtain, install, and manage application programs. An application program must be compatible with your hardware and operating system, and programs have specific requirements for processor power, video resolution, and memory. But how do you decide which application programs you should use? An application program vary in a price from free to almost obscenely expensive. Deciding where to invest your money is not always an easy task. Understanding the different types of application programs available can help you get a clear grasp on what is available and subsequently what will meet your individual needs. We will examine different types of productivity programs. A productivity program is one that is dedicated to producing information such as documents, presentations, worksheets, databases, charts, graphs, digital images, websites, electronic music or digital video, and different type of programs are suited for different type of task. It is important to select the appropriate software program for the task at hand. Many programs shared a number of features. To choose the one that best suits your needs, you must look closely at what you want to accomplish. Make a list of all the tasks you need to perform and check off items as you compare. Word processing. A word processing application enables you to create, edit, save, format, and print documents. Most word processing programs also allow you to insert pictures in other objects. You can use a word processing application to create letters, memos, voices, invoices, faxes, articles, and sometimes basic web pages, newsletters, forms, brochures, or flyers. The example of a document you can provide with word processing programs include a letter, a newsletters, and a flyer, as what we have here. Now, the popular word processing applications include Microsoft Word. By Microsoft, Word is a word processing application that you can use to type and format text and images for a variety of documents. Advanced features help you create tables, indices, and outlines. At present, we are now using Microsoft 2019. WordPerfect. By Corel, WordPerfect was one of the first highly successful word processor for this operating system and Windows-based systems, and it has also been available for a wide variety of operating systems. Pages for Mac by Apple. Pages for Mac is a powerful word processor that you can use to create documents on Mac and on iOS devices. Design tools allow you to create charts, tables, bidirectional text, and more. Desktop Publishing. A desktop publishing or DTP program enables you to manipulate large amounts of text and graphics that require a specialized page layout or structure, and then send the finished product to be printed by the dedicated printing service. In general, when you need to print professional documents that cannot be handled with a word processor, a desktop publishing application is suitable. For instance, to create a 9.5 by 6 or 24 centimeter by 15 centimeter booklet with 10 pages would require you to use a booklet layout that allows content to appear in the proper order as the separate pages of the booklet are printed. You might also use a desktop publishing application to create a multicolor magazine or newspaper. Most desktop publishing programs contain the same features and functions available in a word processing program, but are more flexible for manipulating items such as pictures, draw objects, or long documents. Some popular desktop publishing programs include Microsoft Publisher, produced by Microsoft and included in some Microsoft Office suites. Publisher is an easy-to-use, lightweight alternative to professional layout software such as Adobe InDesign or Quark Express. It is well suited for home users and small businesses. It includes typography tools and a large selection of templates. Adobe InDesign, produced by Adobe Systems. InDesign can be used to create poster, flyers, brochures, magazines, newspapers, and books. InDesign can also publish content suitable for tablet devices in conjunction with Adobe Digital Publishing Suite. Quark Express, released by Quark Incorporated. Individual designers in large publishing houses use Quark Express to produce a variety of layouts, from single-page flyers to multimedia projects for magazines, catalogs, and newspaper. Scribus releases under the GNU or General Public License as free software. Scribus is a page layout program for Linux, FreeBSD, PCBSD, NetBSD, OpenBSD, Solaris, Open Indiana, Debian GNU or Herd, Mac OS X, OS 2, Warp 4, Ecom Station, Heiko, and Windows. Actually, the figure shows a layout for a multi-page booklet in a desktop publishing application. Spreadsheets. Spreadsheets program perform mathematical calculations, help you analyze data, and produce graphs, charts, and diagrams. If you need to track numbers or analyze information for trends or patterns, a spreadsheet is a good choice. The spreadsheet program the ability to sort, find, or filter information, and are very useful for managing and manipulating large amounts of data. You can use spreadsheets to analyze and present information such as expenses, assignments, or report marks, financial forecasts, cash flows, and so on, as shown in the following figure. Here is the popular spreadsheet programs include Microsoft Excel. By Microsoft, Excel is a part of the Microsoft Office suite. It is a spreadsheet application that runs on Windows, Mac OS X, Android, and iOS. It features calculation, graphing tools, pivot tables, and a macro programming language called Visual Basic for application. Quattro Pro by Corel. Quattro Pro is a spreadsheet program sold by Corel and open package as part of the WordPerfect Office suite. It was originally designed for disk operating systems or DOS systems but runs on Windows. Historically, Quattro Pro used keyboard commands close to those in Lotus 123. It is commonly said to have been the first program to use tab worksheets. Graphic design and image editing. A graphic design is the process of communicating through visual elements such as typography, colors, space, and images. Graphic designers use various methods to create and combine words, symbols, and images to create a visual representation of ideas and messages. Graphic design software is used to create page layouts, logos, branding, poster, billboards, website graphics, and more. The creative use of images as well as image editing is considered part of a graphic design. Popular graphic design or image editing applications include Okay, so this will be the popular graphic design or image editing applications. Adobe Illustrator by Adobe Systems. Illustrator is a program used to create vector images. A vector image is an image generated by a mathematical algorithm as opposed to a pixel-based image, which is composed of individual pixels. Vector images scale smoothly to various sizes and are used to create logos and other items which must maintain a highly quality appearance when printed or displayed at any size. Adobe Photoshop by Adobe System. Photoshop is used to modify images like graphics or photos that use Photoshop to create raster graphics and bitmap images. These images do not scale as well as vector images, but they work well for projects in which images will remain a fixed size. Photoshop is often used to create, edit website graphics and photos because it includes numerous built-in filters special effects, and tools. Microsoft Paint or Fresh Paint by Microsoft. Paint is a simple computer graphics program that has been included with all versions of Microsoft Windows. You can use it to draw or paint bitmap images and save them in various file formats. Fresh Paint is an upgraded version that has released with Windows 8. You can download Fresh Paint from the Windows Store. Web development. Although you can create web pages and websites using only a text editor, web development programs automate much of the process and help you keep your images, pages, and other elements organized and accessible. Most web development tools provide a WYSIWYG, or what you see is what you get, environment, and write and apply the appropriate web markup code automatically as users apply format and styles with a toolbar. These applications allow you to lay out pages, insert text and images, add hyperlinks and alternative text, use styles and cascading style sheets, link to database, and insert audio and video clips. Most also include tools that help you develop apps for mobile operating system. The following figure shows a web page in a web development editor. So this will be the popular web development packages include Adobe Dreamweaver by Adobe System. Dreamweaver is a software program for designing web pages and is a full-feature HTML web and programming editor. Dreamweaver supports multiple web and programming languages and enable users to develop website and mobile application. Microsoft Visual Studio by Microsoft. Visual Studio is a complete set of development tools for building ASP.NET web applications, XML web services, desktop applications, and mobile applications. Microsoft Web Matrix by Microsoft. Web Matrix is a free, cloud-connected website builder in HTML editor for Windows. It includes built-in templates, coding, customizing, and publishing capabilities all in one place. Video editing. Video editing refers to the process of manipulating video images. Decades ago, video editing was performed on expensive video editing machines, but video editing software is now widely available for personal computers. You use a video editing application to cut or trim segments to resequence clips and add transitions, special effects, or caption. The figure actually shows the free Easy Movie Maker app for the Windows 10. Popular video editing applications include Adobe Premiere Pro by Adobe Systems. Premiere Pro is a timeline-based video editing software applications that runs on Mac and Windows. It supports a wide variety of video and audio file formats, and it is integrated with one other applications in the Adobe Creative Suite. Sony Vegas Pro by Sony Creative Software. Vegas Pro features real-time multi-track video and audio editing and allows you to add complex effects such as surround sound. Up to version 10, Vegas Pro runs on Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 10. iMovie by Apple. iMovie is a video editing application that runs on OS X. It imports video footage from video cameras via USB or FireWire, or it can import video and photo files from a hard drive. Once you import, you can edit photo and video clips, add titles and themes, make color corrections, and add musics. It includes video enhancement tools that let you add transitions such as fades and slides. Presentation. Presentation programs allow you to share information in the form of a slideshow. These types of application include a slide editor that allows you to create and add text to slides, as well as features that allow you to insert and manipulate graphic images. They also include a built-in slideshow system for presenting your content. Most presentation applications allow you to add text, formatting, charts, diagrams, tables, images, and even sound and video clips to slides. You can also add special effects such as animations and apply different types of transitions as you move from one slide to another in a slideshow. Popular presentation applications include Microsoft PowerPoint. By Microsoft, part of the Office suite, PowerPoint is a slideshow presentation program that allows you to create slides and presentation, embed images, audio and video, create speaker notes, and print audience handouts. It is integrated with other applications in the Office suite, allowing you to create tables and spreadsheet from within the application. And this will be the presentation that we use in this presentation. Keynote for Mac by Apple. Keynote is an Apple's equivalent to Microsoft PowerPoint. Like PowerPoint, it includes integrated chart and table tools and allows you to add transitions and special effects. It includes graphic tools and templates. Web apps. Web apps are applications both the lightweight and the more complex variety that run on the World Wide Web. These apps do not run directly on a device, nor do they require installations. They are accessed over the internet and provide some of the same functionality as installed version of the software. So for example, with only a browser and an internet connection, you can use web app versions of Microsoft Excel, OneNote, PowerPoint, and Word to read, edit, and create documents. Microsoft calls their web apps online apps, and some users refer to web apps as software as a service, or the SaaS, because the functionality of an installed software program is delivered to you over the internet as a service via your web browser. Because web apps run inside a browser, they are platform independent. That is, the same web app will run in a browser on an iOS device, or browser on an Android device, or browser on a Windows desktop, or a browser on the Mac OS X laptop. Files that you create or modify with web apps are stored in the cloud. Because web apps are delivered online, as opposed to being installed locally, they are associated with an account that is also linked to the cloud storage location. As long as your account is active, you can access and use the associated web apps. If your account is cancelled or closed, you will no longer be able to access the apps or the content that may be stored online. And Microsoft OneDrive is discussed in the Computing Fundamentals, and another well-known, widely used platform for web apps is a Google Drive. We discussed it already during the first periods. Okay, so Google Drive. Google provides a suite of productivity apps that are linked to its online storage service, Google Drive. These productivity apps are Google Docs, an online word processor that lets you create and format text documents and collaborate with other people in real time. Google Sheets. An online spreadsheet app that lets you create and format a spreadsheet and simultaneously work with other people. Google Slide. An online presentation app that lets you create and edit slides and insert images and video. You can create these documents directly from within Google Drive, or you can upload documents from a device, convert them to an appropriate format, and continue to edit them online. You can also download documents from Google Drive to your device and can select from several formats. Log into your Google account, click the Google Apps icon of the upper right corner of the browser window to display the Google Apps menu. Then click Drive to view your online storage drive. To use the integrated productivity apps, click New. The productivity apps appear at the bottom of the menu. Click the app that you want to use to create a new document. As you work in your document, all changes are automatically saved to the drive. So as you can see here, this will be the sample, no, on how to log into your Google account, as I mentioned. So it also display the pictures. Okay, so the Google Apps icon on the upper right corner of the browser window to display the Google Apps menu. Then click Drive to view your online storage. So to use the integrated productivity apps, click New again. Then productivity apps appear at the bottom of the menu. Click the app that you want to use to create a new document. As you work in your document, all changes are automatically saved to your drive. Local apps. In contrast to web apps, local apps are installed on a device and run directly on that device. As such, they are designed to run on specific devices and are written for a specific operating system such as iOS, Mac OS X, Windows, or Android. While you can use apps on a desktop PC, most people interact with apps on their tablets and smartphones. These mobile apps are specifically designed to run on handheld devices with small touchscreen interfaces. They optimize the appearance of display data even on the small screen, and they are often capable for synchronizing files between devices. Most mobile devices are sold with several apps, include a pre-installed software. So for example, most smartphones already include a web browser, email client, calendar, mapping program, and an app for buying music or other media. They also include an app that takes you to the device app store, where you can obtain more apps. An app store is a digital platform for distributing software. A user accesses the app store and can browse the available titles, select an app, and then download the app. Because apps that run on devices are platform specific, different platforms utilize different app stores. So, as what we have here, App Store name, for example, for Google Play Store or simply Play Store. Platform will be Android. Notes in devices, the Play Store is operated by Google. Android phones and Google TV devices include access to the Play Store, and many also include access to the Amazon App Store as well. We have App Store or for iOS. The App Store is operated by Apple. Apps can be downloaded directly to iOS devices such as iPhone, iPad, Touch, and iPad tablet. On your desktop, you can access apps via iTunes. Windows Store. Of course, from Windows. This app store is operated by Microsoft. You can get apps for your Surface Pro or Windows 10 or Windows 8.0 and 8.1 desktop here. Okay? Then, App Store for Android or via Amazon from Android. This app is stored for Android devices operated by Amazon.com. Amazon devices such as the Kindle Fire include access to the Amazon App Store instead of access to Google Play. BlackBerry 10.3 devices also include access. BlackBerry World or BlackBerry. This is an app store for BlackBerry devices. In most cases, the app for accessing your default app store will be pre-installed on your device. Prior to the discussion of productivity and communication app, I just want to add to the previous slides. Account and access. Many apps are tied to accounts you have created for particular services. If you want to use the Facebook app, you need an associated Facebook account. If you want to use Microsoft Office app, you need to have a Microsoft account to use the basic features. If you have to use all the features of the app, you need an Office 365 subscription. As you install an app, you will be prompted to enter any requisite account information. Thereafter, you can simply tap the app icon and be automatically logged into your account. Additionally, many apps require access to various settings and services on your device in order to provide full performance. In most cases, the apps will ask for access when you install them or when you start using them. Typically, areas of access include contact list, location, phone, SMS, photos and media files, camera, microphone, Wi-Fi connections, device ID, storage, and calendar. Browsing an app store is organized like many online stores. Top picks of features items may be presented on the first page. However, you can usually tap an option that will allow you to browse by category. Apps may be categorized by functions or genre, by the device for which each was designed, or by the operating system each will run on. Different app stores display different categories, and many apps may appear in more than one category. App genres are loosely grouped into those described in the following sections. Productivity in communication apps. Productivity apps are programs that allows you to get work done. Uh, you can use them to create documents and other files, or you can use them to communicate with coworkers, classmates, team members, and so on. The following are just a few examples of the many productivity and communication apps available. Of course, number one is Gmail. Use this app to log into Gmail and access your mailboxes or box. Messages, share documents, social network notifications, and whatever else you have connected to your Gmail account. Google Hangouts. Use this app to log into Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts is a unified communication services that lets you participate in text messaging, voice and video chats. Contacts, save conversation, and other items from your accounts are synced to your device. Line. Use this app to log into Line. Line is a communication application that let you exchange text, images, video, and audio, and conduct free phone calls and video conferences. The next one will be Skype. Using this app to log into Skype. You use Skype to exchange text, images, video, and audio, and conduct free phone calls and video conferences. Pages or Page. This is word processing app developed for iPhone, iPad, iPad Touch. It runs on the OS X and iOS operating system. Office Mobile. These are mobile Microsoft Office apps that allow you to access, view, and edit Word, Excel, and PowerPoint documents on your phone or tablet. This app is free, but you must have a Microsoft account in order to sign in and use the app. Word. This mobile app brings Microsoft Word to your mobile device. The app is free, but you must have a Microsoft ID to use the basic features. If you want to use the advanced features, then you must have an Office 365 subscription, which is not free. There are similar apps for Excel and PowerPoint. Content apps. Content apps aggregate or group together news and information and present them into your own device whenever you launch the app. This type of apps often use your location information, your social media accounts, and track your online activity to bring your information that is relevant to you. A few examples include CNN. Brings news headlines, alerts, and stories to your mobile device. Fox News. Also bring news headlines, stories, and video clips to your device. Google. Display local weather and traffic conditions in news headlines. New York Times. Bring content from the New York Times newspaper to your device. This is a paid subscription app. Wikipedia Mobile. Use this app to view Wikipedia articles on your phone or tablet. Apps are available for Android, iOS, Windows, and Firefox OS. iTunes. Use this app to access complete educational courses, or iTunes U, I mean. Use this app to access complete educational courses from universities and other schools. You can also use this app to access free educational content right on your iPad, iPhone, or iPad Touch. Again, students, iTunes U. Creativity apps. A few examples, of course, we're going to discuss later. Creative apps are those that allow you to be creative or to use tools in a creative manner. This is very loose category, and depending on your app store, you may be able to find these apps in the games or editing or tools categories. Number one example is Afterlight. This is an image editing app that is available for iOS, Androids, and Windows. You can shoot and edit images with this photo editor app. Draw Something. This app is a game in which players take turns drawing a picture to represent the guess word or his or her partner to guess. Correct guesses earn 1 to 3 coins. Coins can be used to purchase more shades of color for creating drawings, or to purchase bombs, which can be used to skip advertisements between rounds of play. The free version includes ads. The standard version allows a player to obtain bombs in exchange for watching advertisements, and a pro version was developed for iPad, which offers unlimited bombs. Smart Tools. This app lets you use your smartphone as various types of tools, such as a level, flashlight, a ruler, magnetic field detector, and so on. Social media or social networking. Social media sites are websites you can join to connect with people and share pictures, video, or text about yourself, your interests, your thoughts, and so on. An example of social media apps include Facebook. Use this app to log into your Facebook account and view your page and other people's pages to post comments, view notifications, and so on. Twitter. Use this app to log into your Twitter account. You use Twitter to send and read short 140-character messages called tweets. Registered users can read and post tweets, and unregistered users can only read them. Instagram. Instagram is a social networking app designed for sharing photos and videos from a smartphone. Everyone who creates an account has a profile and a news feed, and when you post a photo or video, it will be displayed on your profile. People who follow you will see your post in their own news feed, just as you will see the posts of people you choose to follow. Audio apps. Audio apps facilitate the streaming and playing of audio content on your device. Some apps play stored content, while others enable you to stream audio content. When you stream an audio file, your devices receive a constant flow of data from the source location and can begin to play back the file almost immediately. In contrast, when you download a file, you make a copy of it and store it on your device. You can download audio and video files and then play them back later after the copying process is complete. Downloading, however, can take a long time depending on your bandwidth and on the size of the file. Streaming an audio file is like listening to the radio, it does not store a copy of the file on your device. Here is the example of audio apps. Audible app. It provides spoken audio entertainment through digital audiobooks, radio and TV programs, and audio version of magazines and newspaper. The app is free, although you will have to pay for content. iTunes Music. Use this app to access Apple streaming music catalog and stream songs to your device. This is a paid subscription app. Pandora. You use app to stream radio station style music from Pandora servers. You create custom radio station by selecting genres of music, artist, album, and even specific song. This app has free and premium paid subscription version. The free version include ads. Spotify. Use this app to stream music from library of over 20,000 songs. There are free and subscription-based version of the app. The both include a radio features that creates a random playlist of songs chosen based on specified genres and decades. The free version includes ads. Some artists do not allow their songs to be offered through Spotify. Audio apps. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, we have this will be the video apps, no? Use video apps to stream video content on your device. Many of the video apps described here can be used on a wide variety of devices, including desktop PCs, tablet, phones, games, consoles, and internet-enabled television, smart TV. Be aware that streaming videos over 3G or 4G LTE networks can use up your monthly cellular data plan, allowing very quickly. It is recommended that you use Wi-Fi if you want to stream video, especially high-definition video. Example video apps include Hulu. Use this app to stream TV shows, clip movies, and other streaming media from Hulu.com. There are a limited number of free shows you can stream, and there are two subscription level, limited commercial and no commercials, that provide access to all the available content for a monthly fee. Hulu is offered only to users in Japan, the United States, and its overseas territories. And the most commonly used is Netflix. Use these apps to stream movies and TV shows. Although it started as a DVD rental company, Netflix also offers internet video streaming service to users in over 40 countries. Netflix also offers original television shows and releases all episodes at once. There are 3 subscription plans of a Netflix. The basic plan allows you to watch Netflix on one screen at a time in standard definition video quality. The middle plan allows you to watch on 2 screens at a time and high definition is available. The premium plan allows you to watch on up to 4 screens at a time and both highly and ultra high definitions are available. Of course, assuming that you have sufficient internet bandwidth. Another, of course, is the Ustream.tv. Use this app to watch and broadcast live video from your iPhone, iPad, or Android phone. You can use as Ustream to broadcast on 3G, 4G, LTE, and Wi-Fi networks. A wide variety of membership plans are available. The basic plan is free, and professional broadcasting plan can cost up to $999 per month. Watch ESPN. Use this app to watch live games and audio shows with 24/7 access to ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN3, ESPNU, and other ESPN-related networks. The app is free and runs on Android and iOS. It also runs on Windows and Mac OS X. You must have a subscription to ESPN with a participating video provider or affiliated TV internet service provider. And of course, the YouTube. Use this app to view, rate, share, upload, and comment on videos on the YouTube website, which is a video sharing website. You can subscribe to various YouTube channels and view content for free. You can also pay a subscription fee for YouTube Red, which gives you advertising free access to videos. The app lets you browse recommendation, see the latest from your favorite channels, and look up videos you have liked and watched previously, all from within the app. Searching in the App Store. In addition to browsing the categories, you can type the name of the specific app in the search bar and search for it. The App Store will display the best matches. As you view the items in the App Store, you will notice that many apps are free, but for some, there is a charge. The price is usually displayed in the vicinity of the rating. Obtaining an app. Obtaining an app is a matter of finding the one you want and tapping it to install it. Open the App Store on your device and browse the categories. Or if you know the name of the particular app you want, search for it using the search bar. When the app appears in the list, tap it to open its detail page. Notice that you can view the average rating, the number of downloads, and possibly see a list of similar apps. In some cases, you can tap a link to read more about the app. Click Install to download and install the app. When the installation is complete, the app will display an open button. To open to launch the app, some apps require you to accept certain terms and conditions. Some apps will ask for permission to access particular features before they open for the first time. Once you have accepted the terms and granted appropriate permission, that app will run. Paid apps. The procedure for installing a paid app is essentially the same as installing a free app, except that you must also enter payment information. Instead of an install button, the app's detail page displays a price button. Tap the price and follow the screen prompt. You will be prompted to enter payment information or enter a code that can be redeemed to complete your purchase. The option that display will vary depending on your devices. In-app purchases. In-app purchases are purchases made from within a mobile app. Many free apps include options for in-app purchases. Typically, you would make an in-app purchase in order to access special content or unlock certain features, or to turn off advertisements, or obtain virtual money or special powers in a game. When you make an in-app purchase, the purchasing process is completed directly from within the app, and it may be as quick and easy as tapping an icon depending on how you configure your device. You configure settings on your mobile device that make in-app purchase streamlined or force you to enter a password. If you want the process to be automatic, you must make sure that your payment information is up to date. However, if you configure your device to ask for a password, it is much less likely that you will be surprised by accidentally or unwanted purchases. Authenticating purchases. Requiring authentication for all purchases requires that you enter a password any and every time you begin to make an app purchase. So, of course, or someone else using your device. On Android devices, you can protect against accidental or unwanted purchases by turning on authentication. Open the Google Play Store app. Touch the menu icon, then tap Settings. Taps require authentication for purchases. Choose a setting. Follow the on-screen instruction. For example, you may be asked to enter your Google password, then click OK. To protect against accidental or unwanted in-app purchases, on your iPhone, you can add restriction to protect your iTunes Store account. How? Go to Settings, General, Restrictions, tap Enable Restrictions. Enter a restriction passcode that you'll remember and confirm your password or passcode. You should choose a passcode that's different from the passcode you used to unlock your device. After you tap Enable Restriction, you'll see what's allowed on your device. To prevent only in-app purchases, turn off in-app purchases. If you want to disable purchasing completely, turn off iTunes Store, iBook Store, installing apps, and in-app purchases. Deleting app. If you do not want to use an app any longer, you can uninstall it from your device. To delete an app on an Android device, open the Google Play Store app. Touch the menu icon, then tap My App in Apps in Games. On the Install tab, touch any app labeled Installed to open the option. Tap Uninstall to remove it, and confirm the deletion if prompted. Close the Google Play app or Google Play Store app. To uninstall an app for an iPhone or iPad, start your device and go to the home screen. Find the icon for the app you want to delete. Press and hold the icon until all of the phone's icons begin to jiggle. This causes each icon to display a small X at the upper left corner. Apps that come pre-installed on iPhone or iPad cannot be deleted and will not display the X. Tap the X for the app you want to remove and confirm that you want to delete the app and its data. Recovering a delete app or deleted app. If you accidentally delete an app or if you delete it on purpose and then change your mind, you can recover the app without having to pay for it again. So on Android, open the Play Store. On the Play Store homepage, click the menu button, tap My Apps in Games. This display a list of apps into two tabs, the Installed tab and the All tabs. Tap the All tab and view the list of apps. Apps that are currently installed will display either the word installed or the word update. Apps that you have deleted will display either the word free or the word purchase. To recover an app, tap it in the list, then click the Install button to reinstall it on your device. On iOS, open the App Store, tap Updates from the menu at the bottom, tap Purchase. This display a list of apps in two tabs, the All tab and the Not on this iPhone tab. Tap the Not on this iPhone tab and view the list of apps. Find the app that you want to recover, then tap on the cloud icon to reinstall it. We need to take note that you can also search for the app on the App Store and download and install it again. When you download an app that you have already paid for, you will not be charged again. The limitations. Apps and application software can bring the power to get things done right to your fingertips. They enable you to create and work with a wide variety of documents and files on various devices and from various locations. However, it is important to remember that apps and applications are designed for specific hardware and specific operating systems. Accordingly, you may not be able to find a specific app in your App Store. For example, even though the Amazon Kindle Fire runs the Android operating system, there is not an app for the Chrome web browsers that is supported on the Kindle. Instead, Kindle offers its own web browsers named Silk. If you cannot find a specific app, you can usually find comparable ones. Most apps stored group similar apps near one another. In cases where an app is available only for specific versions of a mobile operating system, you may be able to upgrade the operating system on your device if upgrades are available, and then install the desired app. Keep in mind also that an installed app must work with the hardware on your device. You may install a full-featured photo editing app on your phone, but if your phone has a low quality camera, your photos will only be as good as the hardware allows. Okay, so before I will end this module, I just want to summarize what we discussed. In this lesson, you learn about the wide variety of options you have when choosing apps and application. You should now be able to describe the difference between apps and application, identify various types of application software in the task for which they are suited, understand and use web apps, use an app store to browse and find apps, install, delete, and recover apps, and describe the strengths and weaknesses of apps and application. So, my references, of course, CCI Learning Solutions, page 241 to 261, Abante M, Basic Office Application, Anvil Publishing, and Abante M, ICT Empowerment, MS Office Application, Unlimited Books. So, this will be my email, FB account, and YouTube account or YouTube account. So, good luck. Enjoy the rest of the semester. God bless everyone.